these two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Octopi in at the 3 spot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for George. Pass to Westbrook. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Paul passes to Octopi. Booker looking around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow it.
The pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Nobody near Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way, I will find an open teammate.
And the rejection by Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Stolen by Durant. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a 2nd-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
The 3 from KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Lethal outside shooting. That is Kevin Durant at his best. Give him airspace and turn the lights out.
Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. And the dunk by Zubac.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, Leonard. After the missed 3 from KD. Leonard looking around. Again, Los Angeles.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Suns trail by 4. Octopi for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And George, here we go.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
George against Booker. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Deflects the pass. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball outside. Ayton in the corner. Pass to Octopi. Covington with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
He hits both from the stripe. Paul with the ball. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat Kawhi Leonard. Has been on display for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Clippers?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Octopi in at the 3 spot. Here's Highland, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Octopi. He's covered by Leonard. Plumlee with the steal. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Here's Ayton. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Booker, good. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin.
Great advice. David, thanks.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
There's a screen by Covington. Highland passes to George. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker, up and in.
Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee, Covington in the corner. And here we go, Paul heading to the hoop. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Robert Covington. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Paul George. And the wide open shot from Morris. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Plumlee with a screen on Booker. And the basket by Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Clippers leading by 3. Passes it to Morris. Back to Gordon. It's up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Booker with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Booker outside. Pulls from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Here's Highland. Morris with a screen on Paul. Highland passes to Morris. Clock at 6. Here's Plumlee. That one doesn't drop. Durant with some nice D. Pass to Octopi. Fires the 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Back to George. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Yep, it counts.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Durant for 3. Outside Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Of course, there's some pretty cool stories right there about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
KD passes to Ayton. And the rejection by Zubats. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Booker outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Suns trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubats. Tries again. Kicks it out to Leonard from outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Booker.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Clippers leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next step, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Morris with the screen for Gordon. Morris outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Outside Gordon. There's the pass to Highland. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Highland's shot is good. Here's Paul. He's got 6. Durant in the corner. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Highland. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Durant, the pass to Okogie. Into the lane. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Kicks it to KD. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And easy 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Here's Highland. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Gordon for 3. Drills it from outside. Highland's got 12 points here in the second half.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Paul looking around. Booker outside. Over Gordon. That one wide left. Clippers leading by 15. Here's Highland. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Leonard. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And then Durant with the jam.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
And now the Suns, a fast break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Leonard against KD. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 13-point game.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Booker against George. Takes it out to Covington. Now the dish to Westbrook. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. Back to Covington. 5 on the clock. Count the basket. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Really good job by Covington to get good position and finish.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. No good from Booker. Clippers leading by 13. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. That shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Booker. Outside for Durant. Down low. Over in the corner, Paul. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Leonard from 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Launches it, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Well, you cannot let Kevin Durant have that much room to take off. This guy is tremendous as an alley-oop finisher.
Leonard with a screen on Paul. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Takes it off the glass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And that one's good. Durant.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And he makes the first.
First team.
And George drops them both. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
for some NBA. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George with it. He's picked up by Bane, and he gets it to go.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Jackson outside. It's stolen by Leonard. Fires the 3. Zubats finds Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Bane. Leonard against Bane. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Zubats.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
And here's Morant outside. Leonard pulls down the board.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Up top, Morant. Leonard defending. Yep, that one goes.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Second shot opportunity. Zubats passes to Westbrook. Back to Zubats. From about 16. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Zubats. George for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 now.
Always a threat to get to the rim. This time, Paul George pulls up and buries it.
From deep, Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
Morant against George. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook left side. Leonard on the wing. Over Bane. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Morant with it. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And here's Morant. He's got 6. Lets it fly. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. With 1 on the clock. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You gotta be faster than that to beat John Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Morant, pass to Bain, back to Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
George finds Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the book. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Covington. Jackson can't get it to go.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Leonard on the mark with the 15-footer. Leonard's got 8 points.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
And it's Morant off the drive. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
George against Brooks. Plumlee, a screen on Brooks. George passes to Leonard. Connects from downtown. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
The free throw drops for Morant, and a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Stolen by Jackson. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Bain. Jackson, the screen. Offline with a three. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Powell. Gordon, left side. Plumlee, a screen on Morant. For three, Gordon. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Bain against Gordon. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Morant with the slam!
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
1:19 left in the first half. Here's Highland. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's the three. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Morris outside. Powell in the post. Adams covering. Pass to Gordon. Morris, a screen on Bain. Back to Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Jackson finds Morant. Drives to the hoop. Back to Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is what's hard about defending Jaren Jackson. He has great range, but he also can put the ball on the floor.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Highland. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Morris, a screen on Morant. The kick out to Morris. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Chop.
The score. Your Clippers, 24. The Grizzlies, 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not selling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. The Grizzlies pull it in.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Morant with it, guarded by Covington. Crafty move, and the layup by Morant. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
George passes to Covington. Leonard against Bain. Leonard double team. Westbrook outside. 3 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Clever play by Russell Westbrook, using his body control to fake out the defender and get fouled in the act.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Bane. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Leonard can't get it to go.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Leonard. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Now Bane. Back to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And that one falls for Jackson.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, stolen by Morant. Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Westbrook. Money from the wing.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Morant against George.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Now Morant. He has 29 now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Adams. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Morris comes in for Covington. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Plumlee, a screen on Morant. To the paint. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Gordon. Up top, Morris. Defended by Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Morant. A minute 4 left in the third. Brooks outside. There's the drive. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Highland, hounded by Morant. Here's Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Timeout called. Memphis.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Outside Morant. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morris, a screen on Morant. Out to Gordon. 5 on the clock. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter. He gets it up. The shot that time not on target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Bane. Here's Leonard. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. From the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Here's Leonard. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Here's Leonard. Blocked again!
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. For 3, Covington. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Jackson, back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Knocked loose.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
With the clock winding down, and then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Delivering when it matters the most. These are the moments Russ lives for. He wants to be the guy taking the big shots.
Here's Morant. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
George against Morant. The shot misses, and the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Leonard against Bain. Leonard passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's deflected. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine. When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And stolen by Bain. Morant with it. From deep. No good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air.
I smack clowns with mad style.
front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Morant, following Durant's three-point attempt. Here's Octopi. Brooks covering. Paul, right side. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brooks. Bane for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And it's Paul missing.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even...
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Stolen by Brooks. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Put it down!
Whoa! My gracious, way to get up. Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
The wide open look for Durant. Another three for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant left side.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat-out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. No good off the back of the rim.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Ayton gets double-teamed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. For three, Booker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Here's Morant. Can't hit from in close. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. And then Durant with the dunk.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
1:44 left in the first quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the rejection by Morant. Pass to Adams. Over Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
1:02 left in the first. On the wing, Bane. No good on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
For three, Booker. Another three for Phoenix. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul kicks to Booker. That three off the mark. Got it off in time. The shot, no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix. The Grizzlies trail by 5, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Morant surveying the D. Brooks finds Bane. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Paul against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. For 3, Octopi. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. Morant passes to Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
We also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Jackson dishes to Brooks. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Ayton. Durant just inside the line. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Inside, stolen by Durant. Fast break, here come the Suns. And they recover. They shoot again. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Outside Jackson. And stolen by Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The shot by Paul, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Paul with the steal. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What quickness from Paul. Gets the ball and instantly puts up the shot. That's quick.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well-equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable. He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
1:04 left now here in the second. Morant passes to Adams. Outside, Bain. To the inside, Durant with the steal. Here's Octopi. Rips down the breakaway slam.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
Morant left side. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Booker. Bain passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Booker against Brooks. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. He kicks it to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. That one good for 2. Morant's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
All right, David, thank you.
The Grizzlies, 24.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Octopi in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here's Morant. Jackson with the screen. A three-pointer is right on target.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. 90 seconds now into the second half. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Now the pass to Booker. There's the steal. Here's Bain. Misses from short range. Phoenix leading by 9. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Octopi, the pass to Booker. And the wide open shot from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. In the corner, it's Bain. Stolen by Durant. Booker with it. He's picked up by Brooks. For 3, Octopi. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Outside Jackson. Front past the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant, and KD throws it down.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Passes it to Bain. Wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bain's got 6.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
To the wing right side. Ayton finds Durant. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 12.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 25 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career. The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Morant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Morant outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball right side. And he drives in. Back to KD. 27 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Booker with no one around. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the rejection by Morant. It could go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Phoenix leading by 15 on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Booker no good. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Bane for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Morant kicks to Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Booker with a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Off the inbound pass.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
KD passes to Ayton for 3. Booker. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And stolen by Booker. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Beyond the arc. Jackson, a screen on Booker. Brooks kicks to Jackson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 17. Here's Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. It's intercepted. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And that one's good. Durant.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Booker draws the double. Pass to Octopi. Durant against Jackson. Kicks it out to Booker. Oh, good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
And here's KD for three. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Paul against Morant. Paul with the ball. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Off on that one. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And he's able to get it back. Durant against Leonard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Gets the three to fall.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Westbrook outside. Going inside, and the layup is good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor, and it's Paul off the drive. Deflected! Westbrook against Paul. Covington, a screen on Durant. Leonard for 3, hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 6.
The defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
And the shot goes down. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Leonard on the wing. He got a piece of it. Outside Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Pass to Zubac. Covington with it. Leonard for 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Durant, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
George outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Pass to Octopi. Now Durant. Good D by Covington.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Count it.
Good aggressive play from Russell that time, just pushing off the defender and getting to his shot.
Paul passes to Booker. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And George with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
From deep. Leonard outside. Double team on Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, Durant with a steal. A shot to stop the drought. Offensive board. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Poke loose. Here's Durant. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Durant following the score by the Clippers. He takes it in. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead. Plumlee a screen. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
Here's Ayton. On the money with a shot from the left block. Ayton's got 7 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Covington. Shoots over Durant. That's good from Covington on the assist by Westbrook.
Stepping in just a little bit closer, but keeping the D honest as Covington knocks down a mid-range.
Here's Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Leonard finds some space. And again, it's the Clippers.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard, right side. Goes back up. Plumlee, no good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Ayton. There's the triple. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
George for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
The Clippers making a switch here. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Paul with the bucket.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Here's Highland. Gordon outside. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they run the pick and roll right there to perfection as Gordon gets the shot to go.
Outside Booker. A minute 15 left to play in the first half. Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Highland.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Offensive rebound. Inside. Powell outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Gordon outside. To the inside. Plumlee. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Pass to Paul. And here's Ayton. Got a hand on it.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
The drive by Powell. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
It's Booker on the wing. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Highland. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks very much, Allie. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
And here are the Clippers now. Westbrook with it. Pass to Leonard. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Booker fires from way outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
For 3, Durant. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Durant still has a drive to keep adding something to his game offensively, which should be scary to the rest of the league, but makes him so fun to watch.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
George outside, takes a 3. That shot missing, and Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Okogie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Durant drives in. Westbrook with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Durant against Leonard. Outside Covington. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Octopi. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 10 points.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. Gordon, he's checked in for George. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Gordon. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Gordon's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
Here's Paul, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here's Octopi. The 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Highland. The 3-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 8.
So question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Highland misses. The Suns on offense. It's a 14-point game. Outside Booker. A shot from the mid-range. And down it goes. 2 points.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Here's Highland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Morris for 3. Drains the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
In 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Powell. Here's Highland beyond the arc. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And he banks in the layup. Plumlee's got 6.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Misses the 3. The Clippers shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Here's Highland. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Plumlee, a screen on Booker. And here's Gordon from the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 20. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. For 3, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Morris outside. Out to Powell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Covington comes in for Morris. Paul George, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. Throws it up high, and the jam by George.
Good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Paul against Westbrook, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul hits them both.
Well, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
Leonard, good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. .143 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul passes to Ayton. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Westbrook against Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Out to the wing. Paul with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Booker for three. And it's Booker again missing.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Leonard. And Ayton pulls it down.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Durant controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. So no problem for the Clippers. And Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
action is coming. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Good on the shot. Morant's got the game going with his first points of the game for Memphis.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Here's Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Clock at 6. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. Here's Westbrook, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. 6 to shoot. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Covington setting the pick for George. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, not only prolific from three, but efficient from three. Paul George, nicely done.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Covington, a screen on Morant. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And George gets it to go. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitiveness. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Grant. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Covington against Morant. Shot clock at 6.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Morant passes to Bane. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Driving the lane, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Morant's got 8 points.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Bane against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Zubac kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Zubac, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Morant scanning the floor. Lets the three fly. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Zubac's a screen on Bane. Leonard with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
How about the authority from Morant? That the way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Inside. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Leonard.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality, because between the lines there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. They get it back, and the dunk by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
To the middle, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside for Jackson. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. He dishes it to Leonard. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Covington. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant outside. A beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 17.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And George with the stuff.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Outside Jackson. Brooks outside. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. 19 points for John Morant.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
2 points. That one goes. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's George. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Adams. Out to the right wing. Morant dishes to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Ja Morant again. Morant's got 25 points.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
George passes to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Jackson lets it go with a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Here's Highland, guarded by Morant. Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Here's Highland. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Morris passes to Highland. Leonard with the ball. Plumlee with a screen on Bain. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks so much, David. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point guard. Memphis leading. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Gordon against Bain. Knocks it loose. From the baseline. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Good on both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Highland. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Morant passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Highland. Morris a screen. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Morant right side. Here's Adams. Morant with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the basket by Gordon.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Morant reaches to Adams. In the corner, it's Morris. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Morant outside. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Here's Morris, 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:09 left in the third quarter. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 5. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Highland passes to Powell. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. That one, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Morant finds Bain. Morant outside. Down low. It's tipped.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Morant right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got it. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, who talked to the team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Morant passes to Jackson. And that one is good. And it's 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Here's the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubats. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Morant with it. The pass to Bain. The 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Leonard. Outside Covington. Here's Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some
The previous play is under review.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involved.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Memphis leading by 9. That's good from Morant. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Morant kicks to Jackson. Stolen by George. Now the Clippers moving it up. Westbrook leading the charge. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the blinding speed of Russell Westbrook to change ends and get to the cup.
Brooks outside. It's Morant in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Bain. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Bain's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Now Morant. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. On the wing, Bain. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. A 3 from Leonard. And they go to the intentional foul. George finds Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Morant outside. And there's the drive. The rebound by Paul George.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Leonard against Morant. Outside for George. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
1:02 left in the fourth. In the corner, it's Payne. And another miss by Memphis. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Jackson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Morant. To shoot. To end the cold streak. Payne, no good.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Back to George. Passes to Leonard. For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Memphis take this one.
I smack clowns with mad style.
lot to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And he comes up with a bucket.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Ayton. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Durant with a screen on Morant. The kick to Durant. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Left side Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And it's Paul off the drive. Outside Booker. No one near him. Jump shot is good that time.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. On the wing, Brooks. Adams a screen. Jackson, the pass to Bane. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Ayton. Durant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Ayton. Oh, the swat by Adams. Durant against Jackson. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And so it's Memphis with it, coming off a Suns make. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Brooks the pass to Jackson, and the shot's good.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
The kick to Durant. And it's in there.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Outside Morant, and he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Pass to Okogie. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Morant. Jackson, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
And stolen by Morant. And Here they come. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Here's Morant, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. First free throw is good. And Morant drops them both.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Morant, stolen by Ayton.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
And Durant with the big finish.
What quickness by KD on the drive, cutting up the defense with that shot.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Booker. No good on the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bane against Booker. Bane, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Stolen by Ayton. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Here's Morant. He's got 14. Adams a screen. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Durant inside. Defended by Jackson. Durant, no good. Memphis leading. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Booker, the pass to Durant. No good from outside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
And the Suns miss again.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the middle. Tipped. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Morant. To the paint. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Morant against Aiden. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And Morant drops them both. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. Excellent D there from Morant.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Morant drawing the double team. Bane against Booker. And Durant with the block.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action, swatting that one away.
1:06 left in the first half. And then Morant with the jam. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Cole with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Right side Morant. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. The free throw drops for Morant. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Morant, into the lane. The drive by Jackson, off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Right wing. Adams finds Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Memphis ending the quarter up.
The Suns, 25.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's Durant, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Booker, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Morant with the slam!
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Launches it. Adams grabs the miss. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Morant with the slam!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Booker. He's got 11. That one's good for 2.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Booker.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now here's Morant. 33 points for him.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Hall can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Up top, Jackson from the high post. The offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Outside for Morant. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Morant. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Morant's got 38 points.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Booker against Bane. Ayton
doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Morant. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the Grizzlies with possession here.
Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
For a guy his size, Jaren has such a quick first step. Gets to the rim in a hurry.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Ayton. Give him 8 points now. From down in the low post, it goes. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Morant. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
6 to shoot. Morant with the slam!
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 71%. Their offenses looked unstoppable all game long. And then Morant with the dunk.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
I like KD using his size to impose his will. That's a strong move.
Jackson outside. There's a screen, and stolen by Paul. And it's good for 2.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Outside Durant. Paul for 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Morant. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Pass to Booker. The 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bane. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Shamet, he's checked in for Paul.
Substitution, Landry Shamet.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Jack's up at 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Pass to Aiden. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
The 3 from Bane. Outside for Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Missed it. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great...
I smack clowns with mad style.